we coin the phrase "Sweet Bowser
Inc.? You guys,
Sweet Bowser Inc.
Sweet Bowser Inc. is the new name. It's official. It just got dubbed that name tonight live. You guys are all witness to Sweet Bowser Inc. In what I could only sum up in one phrase, saying I couldn't make this up if I tried, Kim Belair, the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., has some interesting attractions. And we'll go with that because it's early on in the video. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. And for those of you that are subscribed to the channel, you may have seen me live streaming this the other day with MasterOfTheTDS and his wife, WritingRaven. The two of them combined for their Gothic Therapy YouTube channel, and they do a fantastic job on it. And they were the ones that actually broke this story. Apparently, Kim Belair is not just the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., but she also used to have a podcast called The Sexiest Podcast, where they talk about characters in video games and other aspects of life, like, I don't know, animals, and rate them on a scale of who they want to, well, you know. Hit that subscribe, give me a like, and check out SmashJT.com for the full article breaking down Kim Belair and her interesting things she likes to do in her spare time. The insane story was uncovered by MasterOfTheTDS and WritingRaven from their Gothic Therapy YouTube channel. Once known as a main player in the diversity, equity, and inclusion push to get the narratives of DEI in all of gaming, Belair has now admitted in a 6-year-old podcast to a rather unique fascination. One that deals with everyone's favorite baddie from the Mario universe, and that is Bowser, and her attraction to, well, his stuff.
Like, yeah, sorry, you were going to look at this nude Bowser fan art?
Yeah, if you go to the site and you type in Bowser Day for Tumblr, and you go to that tag rather, and the first image, like the first one you see, is painting of like a super like muscular but also like fat Bowser with like a big dick,
tight shirt.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, okay, in for a penny, in for a pound.
What the hell is she talking about? And this was almost an hour-long podcast that we went over in a stream the other day, talking about it while we played it. And there were many portions of it, not just the Bowser thing, but talking about Sheik and them not knowing that Sheik was Zelda, and then one of them correcting the other one about which one's which. And these are supposed to be the leaders in the gaming industry?
Okay.
Because I don't think canonically Sheik is a child.
Sheik is Zelda.
Yeah.
Yikes. She didn't know who Sheik was. I don't know. I can't make this up if I tried. But apparently, they found Sheik was attractive because Sheik looked gender neutral.
Willing to entertain that.
Okay. I would like to make a case for Sheik.
To replace Bowser.
To replace Bowser.
Make your case.
Okay, here's the thing about Sheik. Very fucking cool. Dressed like a desert ninja.
Mm-hmm. Gender neutral.
Gender nooch.
Who? What?
Yeah.
What? Who the fuck says that? Like, why is that?
These people say that, Smash. These people say it. If you can call them people.
They're people. They're just the kind of people that you don't want to be friends with. They're the kind of people
that belong in straitjackets.
And she continues talking about how when she plays games and selects a character, she always plays the male, specifically because she likes the broad shoulders on the male, which, again, take a big step back from all of this and say, if that's your jam, fine, have at it. When I play games, I usually pick a chick with big tits. Whatever, it's what we all do. But I'm not in the business of telling people how they're allowed to enjoy their games, which is what she does. So it's kind of interesting how this seems like a clear case of projection. Rules for thee, not for me. I'm Kim Belair. I can do whatever the hell I want. But then I'm going to go put a suit on, go to work, and then try to tell the entire game industry how it's allowed to be narrated.
I have a very weird thing for huge shoulders
Here we go.
in armor.
This is it.
Like, I don't know what it is, but whenever when I played World of Warcraft.
I was just going to ask, I'm like, were you a World of Warcraft fan, though? Because that's their whole deal, right?
Yes. When I played World of Warcraft, I made my character male simply because the male armor variations had these massive shoulder pieces, and the female, they didn't do it. Like, they were weirdly gendered in their armor in World of Warcraft. Maybe they've changed that since. But yeah, there is something about big shoulders and armor that like gets my motor running.
Wait, keep in mind, what they just said was that they purposely play games as the male characters because seeing them in armor with large shoulders gets their motor running. But by the way, guys, if you play Stellar Blade and you look at the character, you're bad. You're a terrible person, and you're just terrible. But if they do it, it's okay, right?
Belair's comments add a new dimension to the ongoing debate around Sweet Baby Inc.'s influence on gaming narratives. Known for advising developers to adopt more inclusive and safe narratives, she also is the same person that suggested to terrify marketing teams into supporting the DEI agendas. It seems like quite the paradox here, because her stance has made Sweet Baby Inc. a polarizing force in the industry, to put it lightly. The roles in Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and the more recent and very forgettable Unknown 9 Awakening have drawn criticism from many gamers who claim that the company's narratives feel very forced and extremely out of touch. Almost like, I know it's crazy to say this, but the head of a company that pushes DEI is not qualified to run said company. Akira Toriyama on Twitter said, "Please don't sexualize women. It's only okay when we do it. Now please go subscribe to our OnlyFans, you bigot." In another one of the sexiest podcasts, they go into talking about their attractions to animals, and they specifically exclude humans on who they want to be with intimately. This again is the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc.
There are no humans.
I think I've got some to suggest.
All right, let's start just throwing mammals at the wall.
The majestic kudu.
The kudu.
The kudu. So for those of you who don't know, they're basically a form of antelope.
Right.
And they have these great spiral-shaped horns. But the thing that kind of makes them handsome is like a lot of like little antelopes and stuff, or even deer. The horns are really cool, but the whole situation besides that lacks strength.
Yeah.
Whereas kudus
look buff.
Yeah, because they've got like super heavy horns, so they have thick necks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, I will argue that this is totally normal for someone who's insane to do it. So I'm just trying to give her credit. I mean, I guess if you have a completely screwed up mindset, this is totally normal to think like this.
These thick, girthy necks and like very beautiful, like handsome faces with like a really elegant white and brown pattern on them.
They look real good.
Yeah, they're very striking, and the horns are massive. I actually have a kudu skull on my wall in my dining room.
Ah, perhaps we can include a photo.
I will. And then I also have some kudu horns and some kudu horn cores, which are these like white insides of the horns. They're beautiful.
Freethink on Twitter said, "It's typical. The hypocrisy of these radical left idiots always shows itself. Kim and all the others are just grifters, siphoning taxpayer money for BS DEI ESG consulting, destroying the game industry with an obvious lie. All the studios and devs out of work and going bankrupt, while an absolute POS like Kim B are making millions on game studios' destruction, deserve to fail." PG 2022 said, "Damn, I didn't know Kim had it like that. But it's so transparent that these weirdos just hate us and what we like, and it has nothing to do with sexualizing women. All those woke people are sexual deviants." And I gotta be honest, like, again, I'll go back to saying, she's more than welcome to create these podcasts, say whatever the hell she wants, and have the weirdest kinks and fetishes she wants. And what she does when she closes the door at night, I literally don't care. But don't open that door in the morning and go to work and tell other people how they're supposed to enjoy their games when you are the last person on the planet that should be telling anyone anything. Scroll through Tumblr pages to see more of it. Teach their own, though. And I'm not saying it's wrong, by the way. I'm just saying don't tell me how to play my games if that's what you do in your free time. Belair's kinks add yet another chapter to this seemingly unending saga of Sweet Baby Inc. As so many people are starting to question the intentions and practices of consultancies like Belair's Sweet Baby Inc., this story should serve as a good reminder about how we're placing a little too much power in the hands of those who seem very incapable of wielding it. And it's very interesting. I've noticed this too. I brought this up on Twitter the other day, how anytime anyone seems to criticize Sweet Baby Inc., there's a wave of nose ring mafia journalists out there that seem to run to protect and play defense for Sweet Baby Inc., and they never have a negative thing to ever say about them. And I just find that very curious. It makes you wonder why. If you're not being transparent about it and you're just playing defense all the time, wouldn't you take a step back and say, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everyone else has a point about the hypocrisy. But if there's an agenda behind the scenes that we don't see, that would never show its face. Which is what I worry is exactly what's happening here. Anyways, I'm going to leave it there. If you guys want more information, check out smashjt.com for the full article. If you want the full live stream that was over 2.5 hours long with all of us going through the entire thing, have at it. I will link that in the description as well. If you appreciate what I'm doing here, hit that join button. Again, shout out to Master of the TDS and his wife for bringing this information to us. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, you stay smashing.
No. They're the kind of people who belong on Tumblr and somehow migrated from Tumblr and used to be a small
companies.
Yes, they migrated from Tumblr, and instead of staying in their little corner where they belonged in that corner, it's okay. You have your corner. You can go in the corner. We'll lay down some newspaper for you. You can pee in that corner. Go ahead, do whatever you want. Don't come out of the corner. And they're like, nope, we came out of the corner. It's like, darn it. Now they're the CEOs of companies.
Smash it,